All righty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? It's been a great day. I welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for joining. Um, Before I came on, I just wanted to start with something that just happened few hours, an hour or two ago. The CEO of Walmart, I hope you can all hear me. Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, the CEO of Walmart just made an announcement. As we know, the Walmart is the largest private employer in the world, and they're saying that they are freezing hiring for the next 3 years. Now, that's not a prediction, it's a warning, it's a wake up call for everyone to wake up. It's not to create any form of fear, but as we know, Walmart is one of the employers that offers over 2 million, if not more, jobs in the US today. They are one of the companies that are a big provider of employment in our economy, and they really provide for the economy today. So if they're saying this, it's a wake up call for us. And then when the chairman of the Federal Reserve, during his speech this afternoon, Jerome Powell, he said that AI, artificial intelligence, is replacing entry level jobs much faster than he expected. Now, we have to pause right there. Take a pause. And yes, take that in. The chairman of the Federal Reserve said that. Now, moment of reflection and a wake up call. We have to start thinking before we make any financial decision, because now this is no longer something that is going to happen in the future. It's happening now. Currently, family, we are experiencing and we are witnessing an economic reset, a wealth reset. There's a shift, and it's a massive one that is happening right now in your place of work, with how we work, how we earn, how we build financial security today, how we build wealth. So this is a wake up call. But here's the thing: the moment that you don't make this scare you and you start looking out for the opportunities that are out there, that's what you need to do. That's where you need to put your mind and your focus on opportunities that are out there for you to grab them and run with them. So this here is to help you prepare. There is a massive shift happening today in our society, in our economy. It's a global shift, not just within the US. So please, let's be at alert. Now, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching me on Instagram, thank you so much for joining us today. I am so glad that you're here with me. I'm sure many of you are either leaving work or your way into work. I appreciate you each and every time. I'm your host. I'm your host on this channel, on my page, Coach Lola Wokoniram. If you're new here again, what we do here is what we teach you practical steps to help you protect your legacy, to help you build wealth, to help you build your finances, to help you protect it and secure them safely. Most importantly, focusing on building wealth, leaving a legacy, and living a life of purpose, because that is the very essence of why we are alive, regardless of what the economy or what the system is throwing at us, regardless of what principles, what laws, what government is in place today. We still have to keep building. We still have to keep growing and looking out for these opportunities and changing with them. Changing with them. Change is the only constant thing. So let's make sure we are embracing these changes and don't wait till it's on you. So going on till it's upon you. Yes. So going on today's session, today's topic, it's a very heavy one, very loaded. I'll make sure to put the links to every conversation we're having today. All the links will be in the bio, in the description section of this video. So please do well to go back and you can read them, review them. They are big announcements. The process in which you can, file for file for your settlement checks. Everything will be listed in there. So, but we will break down two major consumer settlements on today's video: Amazon and AT&T. Amazon and AT&T explain who qualifies. They explain to you how to claim, and then they also we're also going to look into the real-time effects of the US government shutdown. We are on day 37. The effect is it's a ripple effect. That's what's happening from flights to food stamps, the SNAP, to even your holiday plans. Everyone is getting impacted here. So stick with me to the end, because I'll show you faith-based practical moves you can make right now, today, to build your own economy, build your own government, and not wait for systems to fix themselves. So before we begin, if this channel has helped you or is helping you on your money journey, please do what to hit the like button, share, and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and tap the bell to turn on the notifications. So each time we go live like this one, or we upload any new videos, every week we do, you are informed, you are notified right away. That small action ensures that you never miss any future updates or announcements that can help you protect your family from making that wrong financial decision. So, and if you want to help, if you need more personal help after this video, the link for my free wealth discovery session is also in the description section of this video. Do what to click it and book right away. It's free. Let's get on today's video. All right. So as we were saying, Amazon, AT&T. I'm going to start with the settlements. Now, this really came to full force, full reality for me when a few days ago I had a client who was, heavily relying on a lifestyle of living paycheck to paycheck and SNAP benefits to feed her and her family, a single mom. She's also an Amazon Prime member and is having this recurring charges monthly being taken from her account. And she couldn't understand fully why, because she never authorized them. Now, with the news that broke that Amazon will be refunding, yes, they're going to be paying back refunds, and that SNAP benefits were getting reduced for November. Imagine, of all months, Thanksgiving, the holidays. Now, she's very hopeful now that the refunds are coming in, but also very terrified and worried about food for her kids. Now, this moment here reminded me how today's headlines, or any headlines that we hear on the news or on social media, always make sure you verify the news you also see on social media. Yes, the White House posts everything out there. Do your fact check. Do not rely on third-party resources. Always fact check things. But this news here was a wake-up call for me that people are going through a lot. Every announcement, every financial news, everything going on the headlines is impacting our economy today. There are financial events that affect real families, affect travel plans, affect our budgets and holidays. If you're planning to fly for Thanksgiving, relying on Obamacare, or you are on Medicaid, or waiting for your tax refund, these stories matter to you. The goal today is not to scare you, but is to inform you, to equip you, and to empower you, to encourage you to move wisely and stay, just to be informed. Now, here's what's really happening with Amazon settlement. The Federal Trade Commission, FTC, reached a settlement with Amazon. Now, this is the first of many. This is the first ever, requiring a $2.5 billion payout, a mix of civil penalties and refunds. I'm reading the article is right here. I'm going to put it in the description section of this video, but I'm just going to summarize it. If you want to go and read it and understand it better, please feel free after this video now. So stick with me. Now, the 2.5 billion payout is a mix of civil penalties and refunds to consumers like you and I, who were misled, or wrongly charged through Prime. So if you fall within either of these categories, this is for you. Now, what does this mean for you? If you were on Amazon Prime, if you are or were an Amazon Prime member who was charged or enrolled without clear consent, you never approved it, or you struggled to cancel, each time you cancel, you can't get it through, you might qualify for a refund from Amazon. Now, some refunds will be automatic, yes, and others will require that you do a formal claim online. Now, how to check for this automatic payments, automatic refunds? Watch for official Amazon or FTC emails, whether emails or paper mails. Number two, visit the FTC refunds portal. Search for FTC Amazon refunds. Third, keep your receipts, your dates, or the card information handy, which were wrongly charged. You need that. And lastly, if no refund appears automatically, submit a claim before the deadline. The deadline is November 30th. Now, remember, this is not free money to go splurging or to go shopping. It's a chance for us to be wise stewards. Pay our bill. Use that money to pay your bill. Use that money to pay off or pay down your debts. Use that money to start an emergency fund. God blesses the wise stewards. Now, AT&T settlement, they've agreed to a 177 million settlement after two major data breaches where consumers personal information was exposed. Now, if you've gotten any of these emails or letters in the mails, this applies to you. If your data was affected, you may qualify for cash payments, credit monitoring, or even identity protection benefits. Yes. So how do you file? Go to the official AT&T settlement website, search for AT&T data breach settlement on the search button there. Fill out your online claim, include your contact information. Make sure you use your most current one, and any harm that you've experienced during your services with them, update it in there, include all of that. And thirdly, you can also mail your form. Just watch for submission deadlines. Some end middle of November to December, so watch out. Go on the website and frequently look out on that website, but just take a minute or two to go online and just check it out. It's better you do it early than wait till the deadline where the website might be overloaded with the heavy traffic, everyone trying to submit a claim. And always use official sources. Never click on random links in your emails claiming to be from AT&T. Check the email address. If it doesn't say AT&T.net, that's a spam. Go to the website. That's my recommendation. Go to AT&T's settlement website and search, or you go to the FTC website, which is what I really recommend. The FTC's website, go there under the refunds portal and search for the AT&T data breach settlement and complete your information on there. Now, these settlements are not just headlines, they are lessons for us and for these big corporations as well. Big corporations, government decisions, the market shifts, they all impact our daily cash flow. In and out, more of out, expenses. Some households might get $100 back in refund, others a few dollars. Others are also facing higher costs and uncertainty. So let's get on those websites before it's too late, before the deadline, because while some refunds are coming in, other systems are breaking down. So take advantage of this free money. Just file your claim. You just never know if you qualify. It's better to get the free money than to let it, go to waste if you don't claim it. So now we're officially on day 37. Day 37 of the US government shutdown. This is the longest in Americans' history where the government has been on their shutdown. Here, what does this mean? The FAA warns of flight cuts, up to 10% fewer flights at 40 major airports. If you're traveling for the holidays or just for work, please plan ahead. Get to the airport way early. If you are the kind of person that waits till last minute to board your flight, you don't want to risk it this time. Get there early. Thousands of air traffic controllers are working unpaid times. Many of them are calling out. They're not showing up because they're not getting paid. So why should they go to work? And airlines are adjusting to these schedules with the call outs and everything going on. That means delays. That means flight cancellations. That means a whole lot of things. The stress on travelers heading into the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So let's prepare a lot of patience, through the process. Get your tickets, confirm your flights before you get to the airport. Get there hours early. Be at the gate to take off because changes will be happening randomly. So be prepared and pack only what is necessary so you are not stuck in security going through that. Federal workers are unpaid, period. SNAP benefits are shrinking fast. Tax refunds are delayed. We are watching a ripple effect that's already shaping this holiday season. But it's also a wake-up call for us that what happens when the system stops working and your bills keep coming. This is a wake-up call for us. The bill never stopped. The bills are still coming. The systems stops it's not working. It's changing. So we need to build our own system outside of the government. Have a system in place. Build, grow, and thrive. And I'll explain more on ways you can start growing, building, growing, and to help you on with this economic shift that is going on right now today. Now, about SNAP, the USDA confirmed that for November, families will get up to 65% of their normal benefits, not the full amount, which still hurts, but it's better to get something than nothing. We're thankful for that. Now, that's a huge blow for millions of households who are used to receiving 100%. But some companies are stepping up. Private companies are stepping up to help families today. DoorDash is one of them. They announced an emergency food response for the entire month of November. They're offering 1 million free meals to food banks. They're offering free waivers for 300,000 SNAP grocery orders. Promo code is available only for the month of November to remove delivery and service fees. To qualify, you have to link your SNAP or EBT card to your DoorDash account before you place your order. Shop at SNAP approved stores or use the official promo code during November to waive those fees. So make sure you do all the steps in order to qualify for this huge benefit that DoorDash is throwing our way for the month of November. When systems fail, God's people become the bridge. That's my lesson here. If you have, give. If you can volunteer, volunteer. If you need, don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid to receive. And say a prayer. Bless that individual who has poured into you, who has been a blessing to you. God provides true community. So a big thanks to DoorDash and to every private individual organizations that are stepping up to help our communities today. Now, here's what's coming next. Inflation may rise. Yes, much higher than we're experiencing today, especially for groceries, especially for travel. Travel plans will be disrupted. Consumer confidence is failing, it's falling fast. These are the cracks that we cannot ignore. We can't shove it. We can't just sweep it under the rug. No. But there's also signals for us to look out for opportunities, for us to look out to action steps that we should start taking. Even if it's $1, $10, $50 that you have, start and build an emergency buffer today. A $500 to about $1,000 is what you need as your basic minimum for you to build that. Build that buffer of around 500 to 1,000. The settlement checks coming in, you can use that to start it. Any refund money coming in, your tax refunds, as soon as you get it, just put that buffer into a high yield savings account where you can earn money passively. I've seen and I have experienced whereby the passive income from my high yield savings account, we use it for groceries. We use it to eat out when we go out for dinner. That is passive income. We use it to pay our bills. So start growing that money in your emergency account. Use a high yield savings account. Many of them are offering up to as high as 5% on your money, returns on your money. Use your refunds, all your settlement checks if you qualify. Prioritize your essentials in your spending today. Prioritize them. Your food, your feeding, your rent or your mortgage, your utilities. Those are your basic essentials. Any other thing is a plus. It's an added plus. It's a want. It's a desire. Freeze non-essential spending, please. Freeze it or minimize it. Cancel unused subscriptions. Go through your bank statements. Go through your credit card statements. Start paying down your debts. Don't wait till your family gets impacted or, affected by the economy shift going on today. There is a shift going on. There is a reset in the wealth system going on today. Buy flexible airline tickets if you must travel and buy them early. Use low fee accounts to hold your refunds or your temporary savings. Any bank that you're using, your bank accounts, make sure that you are using accounts that you can leverage. There are no bank fees. You don't need extra money going out of your bank, your account. You need to account for every dollar coming in. Be more prudent with your spending, most especially if you are a breadwinner, where you have dependents or relying on you. Now, let's shift from problems. We've talked about the problems, but let's dive deeper into solutions, into purpose. How do you build, grow, and thrive with everything going on today? Many of it I have shared in my conversation a few minutes ago, but I want to expand more. When you're building, you want to build, you must take ownership of your economy, of your money, of your finances. Don't leave it for the bank system to control for you or the credit cards. How often do you review your statements? How often do you review your credit card statements, your bank statements? Many of us don't even know how much our APR are or is on our credit card statements, or even how much the interest rate on your savings account is earning you today. Or if you miss a payment, how much is your late fees on your utilities? How much is your late fees on your bank, your credit card statements? If you're late on payments on your loans, these are information that you need to be aware of so you can put proper structures in place, put a good system for you. Build, build, build. Learn digital and AI skills, because the workplace is transforming for you and I. The workplace is transforming, both in the private sector and in the public sector, even nonprofit as well. The game is changing. Many of us do not need to transition jobs to low third third world countries, because AI tools are offering cheaper options, cheaper benefits, cheaper services. Learn digital AI powered skills. Many business owners are beginning to adapt this into their business today. So start learning them to make yourself indispensable for your employers. If you need to go back to school, do it. If you need to get that certification, do it. Start using automation tools to help with your finances. Streamline your finances. You need to watch on those things. Create your own financial system. Track your income. After your tithes and your offering, pay yourself. Pay yourself first. Either you're paying yourself first towards your retirement plans or towards your IUL, your Index Universal Life Insurance, or you're paying yourself first towards your stocks, your investments, your high yield savings account. You need to build an emergency fund. You're building one today, not out of fear, but out of preparation. You need to be prepared for that emergency. If AI is replacing jobs today, then position yourself where AI works for you, not against you. I want to open your eyes to identify the opportunities around you that you can leverage to start your own business today. Start your own business leveraging AI, from virtual bookkeeping to content creation to online tutoring, so much. Start your research. Don't wait till the wave passes over. Start today and be part of that wave, be part of that reset. When we talk about grow, you want to grow your skills. It's just you need to keep growing, advance, add on. Once your foundation is strong, it's time to multiply here. You are growing your skill set. You are growing your money through investments, real estate, stocks. Grow your income through your business. Establish multiple income streams. Do not rely on one source of income. Establish multiple streams of income. Grow your faith, because abundance flows from a heart of gratitude, not fear. And don't forget, collaboration is the new currency today. Partnership, shared projects, communities. Join communities that you have shared goals, shared visions. From small wealth groups, 3 to 5 trusted people, that you share the same money goals. Have weekly meetings where you are studying money, you are studying finance, you are encouraging one another, you are investing together, you are growing together, you are starting that business together. This creates accountability and shared learning where you pour into one another. Trusted parties that you can partner with. Collaboration is the new currency today. With collaboration, you move faster. And lastly, thrive. When we talk about thrive, I want you to think about flourishing. Flourishing. Thriving is not just about financial success. No, it's about living with intention, living with purpose, which is one of the messages that we teach you on my channel. Thrive by giving generously. Giving opens doors endlessly. Thrive by mentoring, teaching others what you've learned. People around you, the next generation behind you. Thrive by resting, because your peace is part of your wealth. Health is wealth, they say. Find rest. This is not just about surviving a shutdown or layoffs or the snaps reduction, the fund that have been reduced for snaps or the flights, all of that. They're all life happenings. That's how I see it. In the midst of everything, We have to look out for the opportunities, identify these opportunities, and claim them. Pray about it, of course. Pray about it, which is very important, and move. Take action. Take action. I don't want you to think about just surviving this shutdown, all the layoffs. I want you to begin to design a lifestyle for yourself that will be rooted in the Word of God, in stewardship and not stress. And let that lifestyle be your lifestyle year after year. It doesn't end when the shutdown is lifted, when it's, when the government reopens. No, this is just a wake-up call for us to start adapting new habits, regardless of what the system throws at us. Build your own economy, build your own government, build your own economy for your family. If you don't have one now, start building one for your future family. Start documenting your journey. On paper, you can journal. On YouTube, on TikTok, your blog. Create content. Create content. The digital world rewards transparency. These are ways in which you can also impact and teach people around you. Thrive by teaching, by mentoring. You never know who you will inspire, whose life you will change, or what opportunities that will open up to you when you share your story. I can testify to that. But let's recap this very moment. I want not to take away, not to have all the conversations to myself, but if you have any comments or any questions, please do well to drop them in the comment section. Thank you so much, Ifua. Thank you. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yes, invest. You have to invest. When the market value drops, that's when we buy. When the stocks drop. So save, buy. And you can also transition. You can do both, but that's another conversation for another day. But my focus on today's call is for everyone to have a wake-up call on what is happening. Yes, the settlement checks are out there. Claim them. If you have the SNAP, the EBT card, use those cards. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat and I'll do what to address them throughout the length of this live session. I really did not want to record this and put it out there. I wanted to go live and talk from my heart and let everyone, get that confirmation that you're not alone. We are all in this together. From everything that we've discussed, Amazon, the AT&T settlement checks, the SNAP, the DoorDash, the holiday travel, everything, the flights, everything. You're not alone in this. The layoffs. So let's make sure that we are encouraging one another. We are partnering with one another. We're asking questions. When the CEO of Walmart says that they are freezing hiring for 3 years, that just, if they can take that bold step, I won't be surprised if many more private companies are going to start doing the same. So don't wait till you get impacted before you start saving. Start today. Every little drops makes a mighty ocean. Don't wait for the government to come back. Don't wait for rescue. You are your own solution, guided by God's wisdom. Regardless of the economy changes, the world is changing, you are accountable for every decision that you make, every resource that comes into your hands. You are accountable for it. As I always say, you're not just called to survive the economy. You are anointed. You are called to build, grow, and thrive through it. So if we don't have any questions, I'm going to start this habit of going live more often so I can engage my viewers. So if you have any questions, even if you go back and watch the replay, please drop them in the chat section, and I'll do well to make sure that I go back and rewatch it. And I hope you were all able to hear me clearly, because I'm having some issues with my my braces this evening. My words are a little bit sloppy. What are the, oh, I did share targeted pattern. I did share that earlier on today's call. What are the AT&T and Amazon settlements all about? Yes, I talked about that already earlier in the on the live. Please go back and rewatch it, and then I would hate to, thank you, Ifua. I'll hate to repeat the whole thing, but there's also links to everything you need to know about those settlements. There are also links in the description section of this video, but most importantly, I summarized it earlier on the call. We've been live for about 30 minutes now, where I shared in details what those claims are. So for AT&T, for Amazon, you can always go to the FTC website, which is the Federal Trade Commission website, and type in AT&T settlement, Amazon settlement, and file a claim. You have to file the claim, or you look out in your mails, emails for any notification. Yeah, but I do recommend you go back and rewatch it. I'll hate to go back and repeat that. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Yes, yes, it is happening. And you have mostly the month of November to file those claims. Mostly the month of November's. If you have an account, please file. File. You just never know if you qualify. File the claim, and then if you get your refund check, make sure you use it wisely. Pay down your debts, build that emergency cushion, use a high yield savings account. That's not splurge money or spending money. Make sure you leverage that. And I did mention earlier, DoorDash is doing big things, helping the community by supporting those that are not that have the SNAP cards. They're offering free meals, they're offering free waivers if you order through them. So all of that information I did share earlier on the call as well. So DoorDash is another opportunity if you are a SNAP card user or customer. I mean, not customer, but if you use SNAP, if you use the SNAP or EBT card, you want to link your card to DoorDash before you order, and then shop at SNAP approved stores. So I did explain more on that earlier on today's session. But if we don't have any more questions, please, again, I'll hate to keep you all. Thank you, Ifua, sorry. Thank you. Any more questions? I'll be glad to take them before I release you all for this evening. But thank you for joining. It was a lot for me to just go and just do a live video, I mean, a recording and just put it out there. I did really want to take the time to explain and make this a wake-up call. There is an economic shift taking place. The shutdown is still going on. We don't know how long it's going to take, but let us prepare. Don't wait for the government to do any, whether their changes or the laws favor you or not. We know who we believe in and who we trust in. Regardless of what is going on, he will make a way for us. But we also need to apply the biblical principle: save, invest, grow. Save, invest, grow. I always say build, grow, thrive. That's our focus on this channel. Build, grow, thrive. Build, grow, thrive. So I did share that as well earlier in today's session. If we don't, thank you so much. This is the first time you joining me live. Thank you. I'll make sure I do this more often on a weekly basis. Just go live with the happenings of what is going on, and make sure, and I'll try to make sure I send out the links earlier on before I go live as well. But thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining today's live. It's been a great session with you all. Thank you so much. If you missed the earlier session, please do well to go back and rewatch the few minutes earlier conversations that I had on the highlights of this video, and get all the information you need. Again, don't wait for the government to come back. Build your own economy around you and your family. Build your own government from your inside out. Don't wait and don't rely on the economic situation, whether the rates go up or go down, whether the government shuts down or comes back. Create your own legacy in the word of God, trusting God, using God's wisdom, of course. You are anointed, you are called to build, grow, and thrive through it all. But putting your eyes on Christ, putting your faith on Him, and applying the biblical principles, and leave the rest to Him, and He will take care of you and your family. Now, if this blessed you, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram, please do well to do that. Turn on your notifications as well, and share this video. Share this video. Just like you said earlier, to my viewer, I think it was targeted Peyton. You did say that you were not aware about the settlement checks. Maybe there are other people in your community that are not even aware of it. Yes, and they are big checks. So please share, share, share. Let's get this message out there so people are well informed. They go on the right websites to file their claims. Check your emails, check your paper mails, apply, submit your claims. So let's spread this message to everyone that needs to hear this. And thank you for watching. I'm Coach Lola Wokanera, reminding you as always to stay wise, stay faithful, and keep building. Keep building, keep building, keep building that emergency fund. Everyone needs that fund at every stage of your life. Even when you retire, you need an emergency fund. And now, even when you spend out of it, you keep building, keep adding, put it on auto pay. Pay yourself first, okay? Don't wait till a crisis happens before you structure your finances. And if you do need a one-on-one call, please do well to book my free wealth discovery session. The link is also in the bio, in the description section of this video. Take advantage of it. Let's have a call. Let's have a conversation. If you're not able, if you're shy of asking me a question live, that's also another opportunity for you to schedule an appointment with me so we can talk and we can just have a honest chat, address your questions, and we go from there. All right. Thank you so much. And to all our viewers, God bless you all. And have a good one. Bye for now. I'll see y'all next week.